So I went to the beauty supply store to get some hair products, and I left wondering why bonnets are now the new baseball cap. It's even so popular now that Kim K and Northwest are actually promoting it. It's ghetto, it's always been ghetto, and we're gonna talk about it in a culture check.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chrissy Comments. And I know I did the cardinal sin, okay? You are not supposed to walk into the beauty supply store when you go get some hair and judge people, all right? This is where we go. I get it, okay? We can go looking busted, wig off, dookie braids. I get it, okay? This is a place that no judgment zone. But I will be damned if I will see my young black women running around the streets, okay, in public in bonnets. I mean, they already are doing it, but I'm done with it. I'm calling it out. So let's talk about my recent trip. I was at the beauty supply store, and I've honestly, I don't know whether it was the first time just me noticing, there's bonnets everywhere. And it was everybody, and it ranged from young girls to older women. Everyone is walking around, I swear, I kid you not, in slippers and bonnets. And I was like, what happened? Like, I get it if our hair is busted underneath, but what happened to putting on a cap? That's what we used to do back in the day. You put the baseball cap on. And it's a shame, it is an absolute shame to see such young, beautiful women walk around in public, to me, just unkept. That is unkept. You're not dressed properly to be walking around in public. Okay, so let's get into Kim K and Northwest. Now, it hit me when I saw this on TikTok. I said, there we go. They are trying to infiltrate the culture again. This time, Kim's too old now, right? So they got to get the young kids to do it. They got to get their little biracial kids to do it. And so I think I'm being a conspiracy theorist. They are putting bonnets on these girls' head, having them walk around in public because they want to resonate with young black youth, young black culture, okay? That is the next culture vulture move. So apparently they were spotted coming out of like some spa, and that is why they're in pajamas, I guess, in slippers. They're coming out of some spa, and you see North with a bonnet on her head. And listen, there's a lot of controversy going on around this. People are saying, oh, it's not a big deal. It's okay. And maybe you're right. Maybe I'm putting too much into it. They were going to a spa. They had on their little pajamas, mother-daughter time. It was fun, but it's the messaging behind it. It is a messaging which is, to me, it is telling the young black youth that it is okay to walk around midday in pajamas and a bonnet, and it is not okay. It matters because this is, once again, cultural dilution. This is what this family is notorious for. They are able to promote this lounge, streetwear, pajamas, and bonnets aesthetic without actually having to live with its repercussions. Kim K and Northwest can afford to walk around in a bonnet all day long, because they got money, they got power, they have resources. The average person, the average you and me does not. We cannot afford that imagery. And we really should not sit idly by and let the Kardashian family use their biracial children to influence our young black youth and our young black women. Black women have already been disillusioned into thinking that we had to go get big bums. Now we're out here with nasty fat asses all over the place because of Kim K and her sisters. And I see it happening. I see it happening with her child, Northwest. She is trying to use this girl to attract the young black culture. And I think it's working because, like I said, all those girls in the beauty salon store, they had to be 13, 14, 15, 16, they looked just like Northwest. Now, before I continue, guys, if you are getting any value from this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you find it interesting, share this video too, and we'll keep going. Okay, so second reason why this is important, which is that it signals a stereotype. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. What is that stereotype? It signals laziness, right?
Leaving the house at 2:37 p.m. after a shower and some PJs, a bonnet, and some slides. I don't care no more.
Don't black people already got the stereotype of laziness? Lazy ass, shiftless ass. Yeah, right? Do we really want to perpetuate that stereotype of laziness? I'm not lazy. You're not lazy. We are working Americans. We get up. We go to school. We get our degrees. We get our job. We pay our bills. We're not lazy. Some might. All right. Black youth has a problem, which is appearance. We cannot have our kids walk the streets and have signal to people that they do not care enough about their appearance, that they are so lazy, right? That's the stereotype that we are trying to fight, that you are so lazy that you couldn't even go put a pair of jeans on, tights on, and some sneakers and a hat on your head. You couldn't even do that. That is not what I want my child attached to, and I don't think you would want yours attached to that. This is why it's important to call out ghetto-ness, basically, that we see from Kim K and Northwest, thinking it's fine and dandy. It's not fine and dandy. Keep that shit over there. You do that. Don't bring that over here. We already got that problem, and we're not going to perpetuate it, and we need to call that bitch out, okay? Don't have your kid over here, you little biracial kid running around my kids with a goddamn bonnet so my kids can think it's okay with a bonnet. Absolutely not.
It grinds my gears just like a while ago when I was in the grocery store. Why do we continue to walk out with pajamas on and bonnets? Like, I can understand if, you just need to run in there real quick to get something and run back out. But she was fully blown in there going from aisle to aisle shopping with pajamas on and a bonnet, like she just stepped out of bed, didn't wash her ass, didn't do nothing. Mama always taught me, thank God for her, was to care about what you look like when you walk outside.
Now, to my naysayers and my bonnet wearers at the store, you might be saying, who she thinks she is? Yeah, okay, I'm Chris, all right, and not like you with a bonnet on my head in the store. This is accountability check. Your public appearance does matter, whether you like to believe it or not. So let's take a look at a Forbes study. And this was a study about first impression bias. It's real. It's a real thing. 2 seconds, 30 seconds tops. That's all the time it takes some to assess your confidence, competence, status, likability, warmth, and trustworthiness. That's how much time you have to make a first impression. I'm not going to read the whole article, but it does go on to say that basically the different parts in our brain, they have to move quick. So our brain will scan an individual or a situation or something and make a very quick and sharp judgment about it. It's what we do for survival. So whether you like it or not, people are judging you just off of how you look, and they create biases. They create stereotypes. This is just how our brains are wired. And is it fair? No, it's not fair. But if you got enough white people walking around, seeing all of us walking around in bonnets and pajamas and slippers midday, whether it be the beauty supply store or the grocery store, Target, Walmart, they will start to create their own bias unknowingly. So to counteract all this, I have some basic rules. And these were rules that were instilled in me as a kid by my grandmother, by my mother. And I still live with it till this day. And they're real simple. You don't walk your ass out that front door unless you got a bra on, your hair is combed, and you got some shoes. 3 simple things. I'm sorry. It's not that hard. That's what my grandmother told me and my mother and her sister. That's how we were raised, especially as a woman. Oh no, you're not walking around that front door. But I'm just gonna go to the corner store, put a bra on. Oh, but I'm just going over here. If you don't take that bonnet off your head and brush your damn head, this is what we need to be telling our children. This is what we need to be telling young Black women. So this is my advice to you. Dress intentional all the time. And I know it's like, I just want to go to Rite Aid or something. Just dress intentional. Let's do this as a challenge for a week. Curl your hair, do your makeup, put some nails on. If that's your thing, put some clothes on, walk around. Even if you're just walking around your apartment complex, dress intentional. And maybe you might meet a man, okay? You might make a friend. And you might also get the respect you earn, because a lot of people just don't respect us sometimes. They really don't. All right, guys, that is all I have to say about that. Bottom line, appearance still matters. Let's not fall down that trap, okay? Recently, I did a video, which was more of a reality check for Scotty with the body. You know I don't like that girl, and how she is down bad again. If you haven't watched that video, it's coming up right now.